Hey y'all, so I got a lot of questions about how I created my Bitmoji classroom. So I'm gonna show you how to do that through this little quick video tutorial. So as you can see, this is my classroom. It's not hard work, it's just very tedious work. So the first thing you want to do is go to Google Slides. I'm also going to be adding some extra resources and links that help me. One of them is a Facebook group called Bitmoji Craze for Educators, and they have a lot of little groups like that. But a lot of teachers share their classrooms for you to look at or use. So if you can make a copy of their classroom, you can copy and paste some images that they have and use them in your own classroom, which is very helpful. So like I said, the first thing you want to do is go to Google Slides. You want to get a new presentation or a blank slide, and the first thing you want to do is get a background image. So if you look at my classroom, I have just hardwood floors and a white wall, something simple to work with. So you can type in Google wall floor background or classroom or whatever room you're trying to create, and you want to make sure you choose an image that is rectangular like this one and not square, because your slide is rectangular. So if you choose a square one, it's going to stretch your background and it's going to look kind of weird. So I'm going to choose an image that does not have a watermark and that's rectangular. For example, this one, I'm just going to save it to my computer real quick. Go back to my slide, then I'm going to click background. You don't want to insert an image because then you're going to have to stretch it and make it as big as this slide, which it kind of look weird. So if you go to background, it'll do all that for you and the image will look perfect. So I'm going to choose my image. I'm going to browse. If you want to Google search your image here, you can. Or if you have photos on your computer that you want to use, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to go back to my image, open, and here I have my background. So the next thing you want to do is add your pictures or whatever you want to add in your classroom. Now this is where it gets a little tricky and tedious because you want to choose images that have a transparent background, which clip art works very well. But if you don't want to use clip art and you want to use realistic objects, all you have to do is go to Google and you can type in images or whatever you want. So let's say I want a floor lamp. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in floor lamps. Now if I just choose a regular old floor lamp with a white background, let's say I want to choose this one, I can copy and paste it. And as you can see, it has a white background. You don't want that. That looks weird. So what you can do, one option is you can use this website. It's called remove.bg/upload, and it will remove the white background for you. Sometimes it will not. Sometimes it will. That's why you kind of have to play with it a little bit. So I already have an image that I want to use. So I am going to take this lamp and I am going to drag it to this website and drop it. Now this works with a Dell or a PC. I don't know if that works with a MacBook, but you can try it. But this website works with the MacBook. So I'm going to download my image. So it downloaded there. And as you can see, it looks like the background is pixelated. And sometimes it might come out like that. Sometimes it might not. When you add it to your slide, you just have to see what it looks like. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to insert. Now I want to insert an image. So insert image, upload from computer. Let's see. I'm going to go to downloads. And here's my lamp. I'm going to open it. And now I have a lamp with a transparent background. So that means there is no background. So now I have a lamp. Next, if I want to add a desk, another cool website that you can go to is Clip Art Key, And this has some cool clip art and different pictures that already have a transparent background. So for example, let's say I want a desk. They have different clip art desks that I can use. So I want a teacher's desk, not a student. So I'm going to choose this one. I want to download it. Going to download it. Make sure you don't click on nothing crazy. So I'm waiting on to download my image. Not that. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to download my image. And it downloaded here. So now I'm going to go back to my slide. I'm going to insert image again, upload from computer. Go to my downloads. I already have a whole bunch of stuff going on. So open it and now I have a desk. So I'm just going to adjust the size a little bit and make sure I put it on the floor. So now I have a desk. If I want to put it in front of my lamp, that's fine. Because in my classroom, my lamp is behind my desk. So now I have a desk. If you want to add a chair, if you want to add decor, you can do whatever. Just make sure you have a transparent background. So again, you can use this website, remove.bg. You can use this website, clip art, or you can just type in whatever you want in Google and then just make sure it has a transparent background. So for example, I type transparent background floor lamp image. Some of the images will be transparent, some of them will not. Again, you just have to play around with it. So another cool thing you can do is add your Bitmoji. So the first thing you need to do is add a Bitmoji extension. Again, this is a PC, so I'm not sure how to do it for a Mac. Maybe you can do it the same way. So the first thing you want to do is open a new tab or go to Google, type in Bitmoji extension for Chrome. There it is. And then mine says remove from Chrome because I already have it. If you don't have it, it's very easy to download. Just add it to your Chrome and then it'll be right here for you to use. So you're going to go back to your slide. Once you add the extension, you're going to go to Bitmoji, log in if you haven't, and then find whatever Bitmoji you want. Now, one of the common searches that I use is pose, because it just gives me a whole bunch of options with just my Bitmoji. So I'm just going to use this one, waving. I'm going to copy and paste my image. And now I have a Bitmoji to use. For example, if I want a whiteboard, which is very simple because a whiteboard is a whiteboard. It really doesn't have a background. Or you can choose a whiteboard that is just the whiteboard and no white background. So for example, here is this picture. It takes up all of the space, so there really isn't a background. So I can just copy and paste this image. I don't need to remove the background. And now you see that my whiteboard is in front of my Bitmoji. So one of the things that you can do is you can right click the whiteboard, and I'm going to see if this works, but I saw this on a tutorial. You can either bring it forward or bring it backwards. So I'm going to see if this works. So I'm going to say send backwards, and it went behind my Bitmoji. Now, before I knew this, I would just recopy and paste my Bitmoji because to make it seem like I got my Bitmoji after the whiteboard, and then I can put it on top. But that's another option if you don't want to do all that. So I'm going to resize my whiteboard. And now I have my whiteboard and my Bitmoji and whatever else you want to add. So for example, let's say I want to take this rug from my classroom and I want to copy and paste it. Copy and paste my rug. Again, it's in front of my Bitmoji, so I'm going to send it backwards, and boom, my Bitmoji is on top. So Pretty easy. It's just tedious work finding all of your images. If you want posters, all you have to do is type in posters. So math posters, because I teach math. Images. So this is a cool one. The backgrounds really don't matter if they're white, because it's a poster. If you have a PC, what you can do if you don't want the background, what you can do is you can use the snipping tool, which is this little, oh, there's Parker. The snipping tool, you can snip it to whatever you want, or just snip the image, and then it takes away the white background. So you can copy and paste it, or you can save it if you want to. Copy, and you can paste it here if you would like, and adjust the size. Now this isn't perfect, just for the video. And there you go. So you can add whatever you want to add in your classroom. You can be as creative as you want. You can add gifts to your classroom. Another cool thing that I like to do, if you want to create an interactive classroom, you can actually make your images into links. So for example, you can see that one of my images is a link that my kids can click on, and it'll go to a number song for them. So in order to do that, all you need to do is click on your image, right click it, and insert, or actually not right click it, sorry, you want to go to insert, link, and then just type in or copy and paste the link that you want them to go to. So you can do that if you want an interactive classroom. For example, once it loads, sorry, my computer is going slow. I have a whole bunch of different classrooms. So this was the first one that I created. I have different variations of this one. These are my different flyers that I send out for the different days. So when we're checking in with me, when we're having lunch, when we having fun Friday, movie night or movie day, these are just different classrooms, not classrooms, but different flyers that I've created using my Bitmoji. This is an interactive math classroom, so each of these images has its own link that my kids can click on and do whatever they want to during like free time. So you can get creative and create something like this. It's just a lot of stuff you can do. I hope this video helped you. Again, I will be sending out this video as well as the links that I used, like this one and the clip art link, as well as different rooms that I have created and rooms that I have saved from other people, so that you can use some of my images, some of their images to create your own classroom and give it its own little twist. So I hope that helps. Good luck, guys. Bye.